Good morning, this is Post Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for Thursday, and today I like to finish up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And this reading here now is for Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm using the same decks from the last week's reading one more time. So the reading starts with the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. Out for you came the Ace of Swords. And here the Ace of Swords is dedicated to a cat named Olaf. And Olaf is a young cat, and that cat cleared her mind and examined the handle of the sword, directing her focus towards her goal. Olaf, the cat, then carefully calculated each step before leaping to ensure she was balanced enough. And from that vantage point, she could see all the opportunities presenting themselves right in front of her. The time has come for you to carve out your destiny, is the message. When the Ace of Swords appears in a reading, your situation may benefit from taking your stand. If you have been feeling inspired to speak your truth, this is your signal that the conditions are perfect for your voice now to be heard. You will be listened to, and most importantly, you will be understood. So have confidence in what you speak and know that the strength you hold within will rise up just when you need it. You may face an obstacle that challenges your spirit, one that will have you questioning if this is one battle you will lose. However, with the Ace of Swords by your side, you will find the energy and you will have the mental clarity you need for your action. You will need to do, all you need to do is to call upon your strength. This is not a time to shy away from a problem. Ignoring it or turning your back on injustice will not make it go away. So use the Ace of Swords to your advantage, because you have what it takes at this moment to clearly express what is needed to reach a successful conclusion. The card has positive energy attributes assigned to the card. So that one says speak with confidence and be mentally sharp and be decisive. The negative energy attributes say that you might slip into being overly critical, looking to find injustices to then battle. The Starseed Oracle card is coming up next, and that one is All Paths Lead Home. It is about inner authority, intuition, and turning your viewpoints inside. It's normal to look to the external world for the answers and for guidance. What is revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You are being called to source your guidance from within. So to study the terrain of your inner landscape will help you to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. And the more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for the empath is staying connected without cutting themselves off from the world. And the best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in with yourself and to draw on the wisdom within, and then let that be the authority in your life. If the card appears in your reading, then you may be called to develop or to switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within and getting centered for the day before you are consuming anything from the outside world. So start from a feeling of a homeness, and throughout each day find simple ways to keep coming home. This does not mean switching off from the realities of today's world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open, but rather it is a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, then you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. You can ask this Starseed soul inquiry: how am I being called to turn my gaze within? The Sacred Destiny Oracle card is abundance, and abundance here is about wildflower wonderland. The wildflowers, they are not intentionally planted, they are untamed, natural, and they are free. Their fragrance calls the bees to pollinate them, so that the seeds are created to continue the cycle of life. These kinds of natural flowers, they do not try to be beautiful, they just are beautiful, without any struggles or any worries. They are abundant without any effort, and prosperity is also your birthright, and the grand profusion of a field of untamed flowers reminds you that a windfall is coming. It is simply a matter of aligning your vibration and your frequency with that which you desire to manifest. The sacred landscape wants you to know everything is blossoming in life, so open yourself up to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity, they are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving toward an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities, they are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. So do not wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take some steps and give deeply and fully, and do not hold back. The card reveals that this is a great time for you to make investments. The more you give with a free and an open heart, the more you will receive. So be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. The Sacred Creators Oracle card is Follow Through, and it relates to an unfinished idea that needs finishing, allowing yourself to say that things are finished, and following through and nurturing your relationships. And it starts asking you, was your big, beautiful masterpiece left unfinished? A book or a symphony, something you began but you didn't fully birth? Right now is the perfect time to revisit an old dream that was always meant for you to happen. It is a perfect time to follow through with the people, projects, promises, and ideas. Tying up loose ends will allow you to interact with integrity and to keep all your energetic resources intact. And when you set out to start something new, you place a bit of your energetic self, namely time, money, energy, and intentions, into the hopes of that new beginning. Leaving a project floating or unfinished can niggle away at the back of your mind long after the idea has been forgotten. That nagging voice that says to you, you didn't do what you said you were going to do, can drain you energetically, and that guilt can even become a sense of diminished self-worth or a lack of accomplishment. So if your heart knows it is not meant to happen, then it is time to officially close the energetic ties that bind you to all of that. What do you need to finish? And what needs some closure? It is time to reclaim all of your energy strings so you can use them to weave your brightest future. Ask these questions. What unfinished business could I close off that would make me feel better? Am I following through and following up with my relationships and my connections? And am I better at starting or at finishing things? And how can I use this knowledge to plan my steps more efficiently? The Goddesses, Gods and Guardians card is Isis. She's about sacred contracts, saying, rise into your power and your purpose and heal the mother wound. Isis was worshipped in ancient Egypt for over 7,000 years. Her devotees, they were prevalent throughout both the Greek and the Roman occupations of Egypt, and then spread into the wider Mediterranean. She encompassed the magic power of all other deities, and therefore she was known as the Lady of the 10,000 names. Isis played a central role as spiritual teacher and mother to the great leaders of the ancient Egyptian civilization. Within goddess spirituality, Isis is known to hold unique keys to sacred feminine power. Mary Magdalene was initiated in priestess magic under Isis's teachings. Queen Isis guards our sacred contracts to the great goddess. She helps us rise above past limitations to fulfill our soul's deepest role on earth. So a life-transforming process is underway for you. Deep from the underbelly of the Great Mother, a wake-up call is sounding. Holding out her golden Ankh symbol, the Queen Isis is now speaking to you. It is time to develop and share your deepest soul gifts. You are activating sacred contracts to your divine feminine mission here on earth. These are spiritual agreements that reside in your consciousness. There are many ways to answer your contracts. If you commit to healing from some trauma, you will be an inspiring example for others. If you choose to live from your inner truth, you will make it possible for others to do the same. Your sacred contracts, they are rooted in whatever you most dream of being, doing, and giving. One thing is clear. When you get this card in your reading, says Isis, you are expanding beyond all the limiting ideas of who you are and what you think you can do. I bring your relationship with your mother into a healing space and may guide you into some therapy. Do not fear this process, as it can bring karmic soul healing for your entire lineage, and you will feel free to be fully yourself. There are additional meanings for the card. This is a message of love from your mother, either Mother Earth or your mother here on Earth, your biological mother, or any other mother you feel is your mother. Make a vision board to clarify what truly matters to you and commit to your true purpose, no matter what it takes. You can say this invocation: I stop playing small and expand beyond all previous limits. And the last card is from the Wisdom of the House of Night, ruled by the goddess Nyx. And the card is Fulfillment. And the goddess Nyx says to you, this is a sign that all your needs are being met and that you are close to achieving your goal. I celebrate your choices at this time, for you have gotten the symbol of fulfillment, says Nyx. Now is the time to integrate and to digest what you have learned of late. Savor every moment and know that every encounter is intended to feed your soul. You are meant to have a rich, satisfying life and taste all that experience has to offer you. So look around and recognize all of the ways that your life is already full. You have so many reasons to feel good about yourself. All is well and will be well when you choose fulfillment. That was the reading for you, Sagittarius. I thank you very much for listening. And wherever you live, I do not know. I live here in Germany and we have a holiday. And I started my day with a beautiful breakfast. I had French toast and fresh strawberries, and that was very delicious. So I wish you a beautiful day, a wonderful week, sending out lots of love. Take care and goodbye.